You know, winters here in Belgium are mostly dark, windy and wet. Yeah, we just don't get a lot of snow over here. So when they forecasted 20 to 30 centimeters of fresh powder on the highest point of the country back in January, Catherine and I cleared our schedule and we just packed our bags. We arrived at noon, and on the first day we actually did some Nordic skiing. It was great fun until my rental shoes started falling apart. I made a short reel about that over on Instagram. So when we got back to the car, we picked up our backpacks and started hiking to the bivouac zone of La Bergerie. It's a really minimal bare bones campground, like just some flat ground around a shelter with a few benches. We quickly set up the tent and started melting snow and cooking dinner. And by 7 p.m. we were already tucked in our sleeping bags. Yeah, we were quite surprised that two more groups of people showed up later that evening, hiking through the darkness. The temperatures were going to drop to about minus 10 degrees Celsius that night, but yeah, neither of us really have the gear for those conditions, so we used the classic trick of doubling up. I stacked two sleeping pads, like one of those foldable foam ones and an inflatable one on top of each other. We also used two sleeping bags each, one stuffed inside the other, and this way you can actually give your sleep system a pretty big boost. Once I got inside the sleeping bag, I was pretty toasty all night long. It's the getting up in the morning though, that's the hard part. But after fixing some hot breakfast and tea, the sun was already peering through the trees, and it turned out to be an absolutely glorious day with these deep blue skies. We first returned to the car to drop our heavy packs and swap them for way lighter day packs, and then we did a 12-kilometer circular hike. There's always a few people driving up to the High Fens to catch some snow, so the parking lots were full. But once you get going and yeah, you stay away from the main paths, the crowds quickly fade away. Up on the plateau, there was still a piercing wind, so the breaks were short, but we were just totally amazed by the snowy landscapes. You know, it's a bit of a trope, this winter wonderland thing, but truly, we couldn't get enough of it. And we were pretty sad when we had to return home. Of course, 2 days later, the temperatures took a big jump and melted all the snow, so we were very happy to be able to witness it again this winter. I hope you enjoyed this as well. It's always nice to hear from you. Next up, we'll be heading to Madeira in about a month, so see you in the next one.